I don't think Zeke has, you know, given us this, anything other than what we saw last year, where he started, did a nice job. But we're not closing our minds towards, um, any combinations on that offensive line. So, and I say that, Tyler, because I want to keep it competitive. Like, I don't want to give Zeke the starting job at center, um, because I want to keep competition. So Zeke's not given that offensive position. He's not the starting center yet. I mean, um, Jared Patterson can go play that center position, and we're a good football team. So, um, and I'm not just saying that for, to get it out in the media, and you guys can, oh, Coach Kelly's keeping it's true. I mean, I've got to keep him growing and getting better. He's got a lot to work on. And I'm not ready to tell Coach Quinn that, we're penciling him in the fall. I mean, Patterson can go play that position in a heartbeat, and we know what we're going to get. And that's why we're seeing a lot of Rocco Spindler at guard. That's why we're seeing a lot of, Kristofic and Gibbons and guys of that nature. So we're keeping our options open. I know that's a long answer to the question, but I want to be clear. I want to keep competition in the spring. Nobody's getting granted that job. I've felt like, two things needed to happen for Houston, right? Um, Opportunity, and then making the best of the opportunity. And I think, what is making the best? What does that equal? And for me, I think a lot of that has been, um, just awareness of the situation that he's in, and using what I think is, outstanding athletic ability and applying it to the particular situations. And I think he's doing that very well this year. I think at times, he was using a hammer when he needed to use a screwdriver on particular plays. Here, where we're at now, I just feel like he's playing the game, with a high football IQ. His motion is really fluid. He's throwing the ball, very well. But he's learning a lot, right? He's got a lot to learn about, our offensive structure and just the nuances. Not, I mean, he knows football. He's very smart. I mean, tremendously smart, by the way. I mean, you tell him something, in a meeting, and his recall is quite amazing. But just because it just doesn't happen naturally. He needs reps, but he's made a lot of progress. I think Drew's done very, very well, and Jack has been, you know, what we thought, Tommy and I, uh, what we thought when we got him. Here's a guy that's played a lot of Big Ten football, played in the Rose Bowl, sees the field very well, stronger arm probably than I thought, and sees the field exceedingly well, especially from the pocket. He's a guy that stays in the pocket, hangs in there, throws the ball, delivers it, and manages, himself extremely well. So we're really pleased with where we are and where we're moving with the quarterback position. Um, Ronnie Paulus got a lot of work today, made some nice throws. So, all in all, we're really happy. The mid